Welcome to BBC London, I'm Alice Bhandhukravi. As we've been hearing, the Prime Minister has ordered the Department for Transport to carry out a review into the use of low-traffic neighbourhoods. LTNs are being used all over London, but they're highly divisive, with critics arguing they push traffic onto other roads and causing congestion. Barry Caffrey reports.
This LTN in southeast London has been in operation since 2020. Residents say it's changed how they live and how they use their car. LTNs aim to reduce traffic, in part by preventing drivers from driving along these quieter residential roads and using them as through routes. LTNs aim to encourage people to walk, cycle or use public transport. And some research suggests they reduce localised pollution, but critics argue they harm the freedom of drivers.
No one's around here driving for fun. They're driving because they need to get to places. They need to get to work, to get their children to schools. And I know we want to try and get people to walk their children to schools, but sometimes it's just not possible.
The low traffic neighbourhood scheme has divided opinion here.
Rush hour, the aggression is beyond acceptable. Drivers driving up the wrong side of the road, arguments, road rage.
I've got a granddaughter, and I don't want her to end up like I did with lung cancer. So I think people's health comes before access to using the motor car all the time.
Well, I know some of my neighbours think it's a good idea, but I don't, because it takes me longer to get to the supermarket, to get to work, to get to my family, and how that helps the environment, I do not know. If I'm spending more on petrol and more time travelling, it does make sense.
The Prime Minister has said he's ordered a review to see how LTNs were working. It's not clear whether the government could make councils alter or scrap existing schemes. Barry Caffrey, BBC London.
Rail passengers may face disruption again this week because of a ban on overtime by train drivers as part of a long-running dispute over pay. Members of the ASLEF union at 15 train companies in England will refuse to work extra hours from tomorrow until Saturday. Elderly residents living in a retirement housing development in Surbiton say they've been marooned in their flats for over 6 weeks because the lift in their 4-storey block is out of action. Bhavani Vadi has the story.
Kathy takes pride in leading an active life, despite having arthritis in both knees and weakness in her left leg. But with the lift in her block of retirement flats out of action for the last 6 weeks, her activities have been restricted.
It's much harder to get down to join in anything, and a lot of people have found that so difficult that a lot of events and social occasions we have are just not taking place anymore. We were a community. Now we are not so much a community.
Many other residents in the 4-storey building have also been stuck in their homes.
I came here to live independently, and I was able to until the lift was out of order. So this is very sad. I've started using the stick now, so it's affecting me more as mentally as well, because I'm like getting housebound more.
You pay these people, and quite frankly, the service charge is extremely high here. And for that reason, you expect them to at least have a working lift. And they haven't come up with that. And they haven't communicated with us in the last few weeks to say, what are we doing? It's very depressing, very depressing.
Engineers have attempted to fix the lift 3 times. Repairs have been partly delayed because there are supply chain problems with parts being manufactured outside of the UK.
I think we are being fobbed off. I think it's entirely inadequate. They're the managing agents. They should get it sorted, and as soon as possible.
A spokesperson for the property management company First Port has apologised and said the development manager is supporting residents by carrying up shopping and laundry whilst the lift is under repair. As yet, residents don't know when that will be. Bhavani Vadi, BBC London.
Now, it's been a very rainy afternoon for many of us. Let's find out what the weather has in store with Katerina.
Hello there, good evening to you. It is quite cloudy and breezy out there at the moment. The bulk of that rain clearing out to the east, becoming patchier through the course of the night, and it is going to stay rather cloudy. Temperatures will fall away to around 15 or 16 degrees in Celsius, so quite a mild start to our Monday morning. Overall Monday, there'll be a fair amount of cloud around, a few spots of rain at first, followed by showers through the afternoon. Here is where we get the best of the sunny spells. We're looking at highs tomorrow of around 21 in Celsius. It is going to stay quite breezy. Tuesday, that early rain will clear, winds will fall a bit lighter, and through the day it'll be drier, it'll be brighter with a good deal of sunshine. Temperatures on Tuesday at around 21 in Celsius and turning rather unsettled again through the day on Wednesday.
That's all from me. There's lots more online and of course on our social media. Have a lovely afternoon. Bye-bye.